Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner, but for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. It's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And here we go from LA. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
They'll run here on first down. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak one to coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Throwing off the play fake here. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Give up the gun to Walker. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Legal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, and we see the rare clipping call. It's a dangerous play, and it gives the offense some significant yards and a first. Smith back to throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, here we go. Second down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger, read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of quick tackling just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Hyper productive statistically, kind of like that Fox guy, it wore the lightning bolt before him, on any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Option give here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Oh, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Throwing on second and real long here. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
What I like about that kick, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Handoff running right. Here's Spiller. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, third down. Herbert now. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Spiller trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Here's the first carry for the rookie on Notre Dame. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. They're going play action. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Incomplete. Defender leading that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Smith setting the throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it again. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. He's got it on the bootleg. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but he does get the first.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Tight end going in motion here. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. First throw for the backup now. He's got it, room to run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Quick toss headed left. And he's in for the touchdown. But before we celebrate too much, I see a flag down there. Let's see what this one's all about. The Seahawks make their way to the end zone.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 2nd and long. Charbonnet now up the middle. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. They get 3 on the run. Put 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13. Now Howell to throw. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This one from even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Play action on 1st down. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. You don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's burned up in the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Another carry for Charbonnet. Not much on the run, but he does get across the 25. It's going to be a pickup of about 2, and that leaves him with 39. Motioning left is their running back. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 43. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Simple dive up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Open receiver, caught. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
It's now
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one finds Osborne. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Goes out of the pocket quick. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Things look good on the play until we saw the pull of the face mask, and that spoils the defensive effort.
Automatic first down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Seahawks looking for a score before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw, Howell. Charbonnet with the catch. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cover right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Ooh, almost a throw to Costin. Defender had it in his hands. Dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw. Here's Howell. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Howell. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. They'll come out throwing. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, but that makes it second down.
It's second down and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. He's got a man wide open. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. No doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And a little play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Howell back to throw. They'll get this out right side. Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Howell now. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. This is complete to Charbonnet. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now, Howell. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Couldn't make that connection. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. And he takes a knee. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll jump from coast to the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by to bring us our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's where they'll begin to drive following the return. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Johnston brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 31-yard play. And the Chargers will have a first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Estimate gets it going left. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
He's brought down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Throwing from the gun. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything. And this defense just proved he couldn't.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 12. And they bring him down. A stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The gift here to Charbonnet. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Now Howell to throw. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you, but you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. On the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Here's Estime up the middle. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Estime with another carry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, a back who can show off his wheels.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back in the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And this one sails out. No return on the punt. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run with Charbonnet. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. That really did help force the incompletion.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers and running back Audric Estime back out now. It's a 61-yard punt that time. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They give inside to Estime. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
He's got him. That's McMillan. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. This is caught inside the 15. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, they'll run. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is brought to a home pretty early at about the 8. They get into single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake here. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Chargers selected to try for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Offense to the line for second down. Here's Howell. Rifles it, and it's caught. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. But the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 42. That pass complete to Osborne. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And the defense waiting for him at the line. And he goes down. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw. Here's Howell. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Punt team on the field. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Play action on 1st down. Finds his target, Mason. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he holds it in right near the 40-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now, off play action. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chargers 10.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They're throwing it. He finds the open man there. Complete. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got it, room to run. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun handoff to Estime. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Seahawks are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Chargers' 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves to be better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So out now comes the punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Chargers and wide receiver Jalen McMillan set for another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. That throw finds Johnston. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 27. Completed to Davis. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the move, headed right. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once.
Well, Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials, and he's going to make them take another look at this one. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do, and be an official, side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well. Things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel, and more often than not, how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Again, it's Charbonnet. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Another carry for it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. You know those odds? They're getting pretty long.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Got a man, Tomlin has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Looking to throw it. He's got him, that's McMillan. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Davis there to grab it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Throwing now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6
To throw. Need this to force overtime. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, one more snap to play here.
Adrian Taylor Jefferson on the coverage.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
All right, y'all, I gotta run to the store real quick. Packers, Browns will be the next game after I'm back. And then after that, it'll end up being the Colts game. Or no. Yeah, right? It should have been. I don't know. I'll figure out what games after the Packers one after I get back, though.